We're talking today with Shyanne and Payton Sporrer from the IKM Men and Wolves cross-country team down here at the Western Iowa Conference meet in Audubon. A windy day today, but a pretty nice day. We'll start off with Shyanne, who's here on my left today. Shyanne, tell you what, pretty decent day to run, probably besides the wind. How did you feel out here today?
Oh, it's a pretty hard course, but I felt strong at the beginning.
Have you run any courses yet this year that are as hilly as this one here?
Panorama's usually pretty hilly too, and we've ran at Audubon one other time, but otherwise all the others have been pretty fun.
What did you use as a strategy today?
Well, our coach told us a lot to push up the uphills and use shorter strides, and then work the downhills as much as we could.
How did that work for you?
Pretty good.
You said you felt good at the beginning. Did you get off to a good start kind of out in the front pack?
I tried to, yeah.
How difficult was it? Probably a lot of runners here today. Did you have to kind of fight your way into that front of the part?
Towards the beginning I just tried to get out as fast as I could, but then afterwards people started filing in, and once we got all our paces it worked out.
What kind of pace did you run today?
I think I ran a little slower than other times, but with different hills and variety, but yeah.
How'd you feel during the middle part of the race? Did you still feel pretty strong?
Yeah, for the beginning half I felt pretty strong, and then once after it got going for a while it got a little harder.
Did you feel like you adjusted to the hills kind of as they came to you?
Yeah, I think once after the first couple hills it got a little, once I got my stride going, it helped a lot.
How do you run down the hills though then compared to going up?
Well, down the hills I just open my stride as much as I can and use that downhill instead of fight it.
Any idea where you finished today?
I think I placed 6th.
6th? Happy with that?
Yes, I am.
How close did you come, do you think, your time that you wanted to run today?
I think I got pretty close to my time as when I ran here last time, so I think I did as well as I thought I could, I guess.
Talk about this season. You've had a really good year. What do you think's been your strength so far this year?
I think my strength has just been getting out early and then trying to stay up in the pack with the other runners.
Well, Shyanne, I appreciate you joining us here today. Congratulations on a great start to the season.
Yes, thank you.
Shyanne Sporrer again. Let's switch over now to Payton Sporrer. And Payton, you've also had a great year this year. Did you feel like you got off to a good start here today?
Yeah. I think so. I was up with Shyanne for a while, so.
Okay. What was your mind frame when the race started today, and what was kind of the strategy that you wanted to use?
Just to keep running on the uphills, because some of the wind was really strong when you're going uphill, so it's kind of hard to.
How do you fight through that? You're going uphill, you got the wind blowing into your face on certain areas today. How did you fight through that?
Well, Mr. Cass told us, like, if you're by a person, to like go behind them so they kind of do the work for you. But otherwise, I just kind of duck my head and try to keep moving.
How often and how many hills today did you think you were able to kind of duck in behind somebody?
Like maybe one. I didn't get it that well because I was kind of slowed down on the hills.
Did you feel like being out in the front of the pack today kind of helped you run a good race?
I tried to stay up with Shyanne in the front so then I could be up there. I don't know.
Now, do you and Shyanne run together quite a bit in a lot of these meets?
Like in the first part, and then we kind of get separated more, but she's been getting closer to me at the end.
Is there competition between you two?
Yes, her goal is to beat me, and my goal is to not let her beat me. So.
What's the closest time-wise she's been to you this year?
Last meet at Woodbine, she got 8 seconds behind me.
8 seconds behind you? Okay. Do you feel better at the beginning of the race, or do you feel like the strongest part for you is then at the end?
I usually like the ending, but I like starting, I start fast at the beginning, but sometimes I don't really like to.
Where do you feel like you kind of kick it a little bit and start to try and pull away and, keep up with those front runners?
I usually try to stay in the front at the beginning and then just keep trying to stay, not let anybody pass me, but I don't know. I don't usually beat anybody at the ending because we're usually pretty far apart.
Hilly courses or flatter courses, which do you like better?
I like hilly courses, but not this hilly.
What was wrong with this course that it was too hilly?
I don't know, there's just a lot of side hills, and then I just didn't do that good on the hills.
Talk about your freshman year here in cross country. What do you think you've learned about the sport, and where do you feel like you have improved?
I think I've improved on like the finishes maybe, and I don't know, we've all improved really good as a team. We've been getting really good up there as a pack.
Where did you finish today? Top 5, I remember,
Fifth.
right? 5th?
Yep.
Okay. You mentioned your team. What's it been like running with some of the girls that have experience? What have you learned from them this year?
Oh, they've taught me a lot, and I'm just really glad that they're here because it's been a really fun season.
All right. Well, Payton, I appreciate you joining us. Great job this year.
Thank you.